Yeah, what's going on, guys? It's been a while since I've done another pickup video because I haven't really gotten to pick up a lot of stuff. So I'm just gonna do a video of what I've just picked up for the year, which isn't much, but it's a decent stack, and why not? Nothing else better to do, right? So without further ado, I'm just going to start with whatever I have on this stack. And it's a decent stack, most people don't buy this damn many games, right? So I'm just going to go with games that I picked up from Target. So we'll start off with that first. And what's interesting about it is that Target generally clearance out their games when they no longer carry it, or a lot of times they have what do you call it? Sorry about that, guys, making too much noise. But a lot of times they have online orders, and so the people that order stuff online and return, Target, if they don't carry that in the store, they will put it on clearance. So just to get rid of it, even if the game is like decently priced, $30, $40 game, they'll still clearance it like 10-20% off just to get rid of it. And a lot of times if they can't get rid of it, they'll keep on continuing to clearance the item. So I usually go to Target and do my rounds, look at stuff, just pretty much go there just for the hell of it. And I do that every week. So a lot of times I do find games on clearance, and sometimes let's just say, we'll use it for this for example, No Man's Sky. If you can see, I could pick this up for about $8.99, $8.98 actually, and it was $29.99. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. So I don't even know about this game. I heard it's all right, but a lot of times I find these clearances and I'll pick them up because it's a good deal. And so pretty much that's one of them that I picked up. A lot of times if they don't sell, like I said, they'll keep on clearancing down. And there's actually 2 stickers on here. I don't know if I could peel one of them off to see what's behind. Doesn't seem like it's gonna come out. Wait, here it goes. So the old sticker in the back was also a clearance. And I'm trying to see. Oh, thank God, this actually peeled pretty easy. Because back then, like GameStop, shit, their freaking stickers sucked. Okay, so this was $14.98 before that. I don't know if you guys see it, but $14.98. And usually about like a couple weeks later, they'll clearance it down again. So this is $8.98. Can't beat that. You can't get this for GameStop for that price. Well, maybe you can now, but it's a brand new game on top of that. So I got it. I don't know much about this game. So looks like one of those walking simulator type of games, but I don't know. It says explore, trade, fight, survive alone with friends on an epic voyage. So yeah, it's kind of like a walking simulator with a little extra. So I'll leave that to the side for now. So the next game I got is, I don't play Lego games like that. I've played a few of them and they're actually pretty fun. But this is Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. I never even heard of part 1. The last Lego game I played was Lego Batman. So they're pretty fun games, especially for like couch co-op. So they have that. So that looks pretty cool. And it's Marvel, so you can't go wrong with that. So I got this game for $5.98, man. $6. You can't beat it, man. Brand spanking new. So $19.99 was the price that it was at, and they clearanced it. So I picked it up just to have. I mean, I don't have that much Xbox One games, so it's nice to beef up the collection with, because I generally buy a lot of original Xbox. As you can see, I finally got this shelf up, and it's already filled up, man. So I might need another shelf, but now's not the right time for that. But around the same time, I think at the same time that I picked up the Lego Marvel, I picked up this game, Hello Neighbor. So this game was for $5.98. And I don't know what this game is about either. I think it's like a horror story or something like that. I don't know. I mean, look at this girl right here. She's got putting like ketchup on the doll. She's sick. So I don't know, man. But like I said, it's cheap. I bought it. And I think because there was a bunch of these particular games, so they were just probably getting rid of the stock. And I think I went back one time and they actually clearance this all the way down to like $3. And I was like, damn, but you know what? I'm not gonna trip about the $3. I don't know if you could do a price adjustment after that and clearance stuff, but usually you can't. So still good, like I said. You get any of these games for that price, still good. So here it is. Now we got some more. The next one is South Park, The Stick of Truth, which I hear is a really good game. Haven't played it. $5.98 as well. And I came back a couple years ago, and I never even played the new one. So I never played any of the South Park games. Matter of fact, I got the Dreamcast South Park game. I never played that either. So I'm not really up on the South Park. I used to watch it, but kind of grew out of it. So I don't know what this game could be about, honestly. I think it's more like a fantasy type of thing. So I guess it's more like playing. It's all like a Simpsons game. Simpsons games are always fun. But yeah, I don't know if I ever get a chance to play because I got so much games to play. But a lot of these games are just buy it just to have. Shelf filler is what I call it. Next up, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Now, I heard this game was horrible. I never played it, but the last Marvel vs. Capcom I played was Marvel vs. Capcom 3, which is pretty good. I never had to play it for long because I just had so much other stuff to play. And I generally don't play a lot of fighting games because like it's such a competitive game. And I don't really have much people to play it with. When you play online, you just get whooped, dude. So back in the days, I used to play a lot of fighting games and stuff. Tekken, Soul Calibur, all that, because you would go to the friend's house to play. That to me was like the pinnacle of fighting games, is going to someone's house and playing. So playing people online, it's all right, but it just ain't as fun as playing with someone on the couch, talking shit, and you know them, and this and that. So yeah, like I heard this game was like straight up garbage. So because of like what they did, and like I always said, like Disney is a piece of shit. So I heard like because Disney like literally did Capcom characters wrong in this game by making their characters look less appealing. Like Chun-Li was looking like shit in this game, and they had to fix it because they look so garbage. And I don't know what else was the problem, but a lot of that had to do with just that. I don't know, like I'd pick it up just to see what it is, but I mean, I'm not excited to play the game, but it's good to have. I love me some Capcom, so just having a piece of Capcom on me is pretty good. So yeah, another $6 game, can't beat that. And generally, like a Marvel vs. Capcom game should not be $6. Like if you look back on prior fighting games, like back then, they never went down that fast because everybody would have picked that up and played it. So obviously something was wrong with it. And this game didn't come out that long ago. It's like what, a couple of years ago? When I bought it, it was only like a year out, I guess. What was it? So the next game up I have is Kingdom Come Deliverance. I don't know much about this game. To me, it's almost like a Witcher type of, old school sword play type of game where you do missions, Skyrim type of stuff. I don't know what you would call it. Just like an adventure. So you explore like a vast open world. So yeah, it's like a Witcher type of game. And which I never played Witcher. I really want to play that game, but I just don't know if I have the time to invest. I mean, I got time now, but it's just not the time that I want to be investing in it right now. So I still have a lot of other things I want to do. Like I said, I don't know about this game. I think there was another Kingdom Come game before this, or after, I don't know. But this one's even cheaper. This is probably one of the cheapest games I bought, which was $4.98. So, yeah. What else can you do? I don't know. Like, I don't think this game is that good, honestly. It doesn't even look. The cover doesn't look as good, but it's a cool game to have. Like, if you look at this shelf, half of the games on here are not that good. I'm just collecting them. So, yeah. Let's see. Some of the other ones I've got is the Nathan Drake collection, Uncharted. So I got this one. PS4 exclusive type of stuff. Got this for another $6. And this pretty much is the first three, the trilogy of Uncharted. And I have never played the second and the third. I've only played Uncharted Drake's Fortune, which was, pretty much like a Tomb Raider with a guy. And I liked it. Unfortunately, I never played my PlayStation 3 that much, even though I had it for like forever. So it really, I bypassed a lot of games on PlayStation, PS3. I mean, PS4 as well. We're gonna get to that, but I'm just on my Xbox, man. A lot of people don't like the Xbox, but I mean, I like it, man. I like it. So, game's kind of loose in there though, but luckily it's a Blu-ray, so it's not gonna mess up that bad. But yeah, like Uncharted, the first one, I remember just playing like the first couple hours in because I was bored at work one time. I was working in a game store, and how people do back then. I don't know about now, but just pop in the game at the store and just play around, So, yeah, it was a fun game. I definitely want to visit that game again. So, being that this is like, an HD version, I'm not even sure if it's an HD version or not, but it was just a port. But to play it on PS4, why not? The next game that came up, so these will finally be the games that I've played. And the next one came up is Monopoly. Monopoly for the Switch. So I think this was for $30, but they had it on clearance for like $20. And so I got it. I like Monopoly. I play with friends and all that stuff. So it's a drawback to old school. And I played it, but man, I gotta tell you, man, like this game kind of made me mad. Like literally. I literally threw this game out the window because it's so cheap. Like the AI in this game, if it chose you to win, I mean, you get kind of like, you don't get to choose to win or not in this game. So it's kind of better to play on the board, but it's just fun to have because it's so fast and there's so much different things you can do. But I feel like in this game, if the computer wanted you to lose, you would just lose your ass off. Like, you would just hit every penalty over and over and over again, whereas your opponent will get the free pass. So it's kind of like the game is biased, if you ask me. I don't know if anybody else is feeling that, or maybe my luck is just that bad. But that's why I feel about it. Otherwise, it could be a fun game. Like, it has a lot of different modes on this game. So if you don't want to, like, take all day to play Monopoly, they have, like, faster modes. One of them is like, one of my favorite ones is like roll the snake eyes, because every time you roll snake eyes they give you like an extra $1,000, so makes the game a little bit more challenging. But yeah, it has like a lot of different themes. As far as Monopoly, there's so many Monopoly games out there, and this is probably one of the first ones I played on the system, so I liked it. But like I said, the AI could be cheap, so I probably want to visit the other Monopoly games just to see how it's like. But hey, Sometimes you don't want to set up the board, just put it on the Switch, bam, play it just like that. Another thing was like I like how they use the Nintendo Switch. You could just like shake the Joy-Con and it'll throw the dice. So that's pretty cool. Makes it seem a little more authentic. So yeah, that's all I can say about the game. But fun game though. Next up, this one was probably the most recent I picked up. It's probably like last week. Is another. This one's an online item actually. It says it right here. So it's for $20, $20.99. It was $29.99. I said screw it. It's Mega Man. Mega Man Zero ZX Legacy Collection. So it pretty much comes as the 0, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 4, Mega Man ZX, Mega Man ZX Advent. And I never played any Mega Man Zero games, so I don't know anything about it. The last Mega Man game I ever played was like Mega Man for the PlayStation. So that's probably like Mega Man X or something like that I played. Otherwise, the only Mega Man I ever really beat was Mega Man 6. And a lot of people, that's kind of like where the game started to like be a departure to the series. But that was like one of my first Mega Man games, so I enjoyed it. I always want to get back to it. Like I have like Mega Man powered up on PSP. I want to get back to that and beat that. So I do want to get into these games. But man, like Mega Man was known as a hard ass game. And back in the days, I don't know how I did it. I don't know how anyone did these games back then, man. Because like they were relentless. Like when you die, man. There's no save point or there's no like checkpoint or anything like that. You die, like real life. Nowadays, they pamper us too much, man. With all the auto saves and all that. So let's move on to the next couple of games before I get to the nitty gritty. And I guess the next one I picked up would be an old school game. Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires. So I didn't pick this up to like really play it. This was actually one of the first games that's ever been inserted into my Xbox. So I had borrowed this game because when I first got my Xbox 360, I didn't have any games for it. So like a friend let me borrow this and a couple other games. So I remember popping this in and I played it a little bit and put it down because this is more like a tactics version of Dynasty Warriors. So I don't know, like I got it just because like, man, freaking achievement whore, man, and this game's just sitting at the bottom of my achievement list, and I only got like 10 points on it or something like that. So I do want to just like run through it just to get a couple more points and then put it away. So yeah, this is one of the launch title games for the 360, but it was at GameStop. It was in really good condition. I think. In decent condition. It has a couple of scratches on there, but I mean, this is a launch title game. So $4.99 GameStop. I picked it up, man. Man, that game's grindy. So here's one game I do want to like finish up. Some people, it's either you hate it or love it. This game, it's Sacred 2: Fallen Angel. Also picked this up because it's like for $4.49 at GameStop. I started on it back then when I worked at GameStop, and I don't think I ever got a chance to beat it. So I picked it back up just for the hell of it. This one's kind of scratched, but hey, whatever. Old game, man. This game came out in like 2009. So I was like, when I had first found this game at GameStop, I brought this up to the counter. They're like, we don't have it. And I know how some like, employees get. Like, if they don't feel like doing shit that day, then they're just gonna be like, we don't have it, So the next time I showed up, I seen that back on or whatever. They didn't pull that from the shelves or anything like that. So I brought it up to the chick, and she's like, "Oh yeah, we got that." Gave it to me. So it's like, man, I know how it is, so I'm not gonna be mad. But like, sometimes you do gotta be persistent to get what you want if you go into like GameStop and all that stuff, man. Because you just get like lazy ass people that work there. But yeah, Sacred is actually like Diablo style. So this one is actually a co-op game. Like I said, I want to revisit it. I spent some good time on this game, and it had a big old map too. It was huge. And like I said, if you guys like dungeon crawlers and all that stuff, this game is pretty decent. It's kind of slept on. So if you like Diablo and all that, Baldur's Gate and all that stuff, you'll like this game. It has a bunch of different classes, and then you can unlock like more classes later after you beat games and stuff like that. And like, this is one of the few games where like there's hella enemies that come at you. So it's not bad. Like I said, some people hate it, other people love it. Me, I'm in between. I didn't think it was the best game, but I don't know. I just wanted to play something for old times. You know what I mean? Yep. So this is the next interesting title. I had just like bought this online. Doesn't even have a case for it, but whatever. I just got it because it was so cheap. This game is Mr. Mosquito for PlayStation 2. And I think I got this for like $10 or something like that. And this game is by no means like a really good game. It's just a weird game. It's pretty much a game about a mosquito that flies around in this Japanese household, and your mission is to like bite everyone in the house. So I got it just for, like I said, like it was cheap, because like I usually scour like eBay for games, and for some reason that game, I don't know why, I guess it's limited print, so the game's worth like $40-$50. I've even seen it for $60 for a completed box game, and just the disc itself, it goes for like 30 something almost. Like I'd say 20, yeah, like $29.99 to like 30 something, and it'll probably keep on going up. So I got it just because it was cheap, and you know, why not? But the funny thing was, I actually owned this game complete in box, perfect condition and all that stuff, like around the time it came out. And I always thought it was like a funny ass game, so like I always wanted to like check it out. Because the commercial always showed like, oh, you get to do the bathroom when the girl's taking a shower, you bite the shit out of her and stuff like that. So, you know, as a horny little kid, you just wanted to play that scene. And I remember how I got it too. It was so funny. Is this game rated mature? What is this? Oh, it's actually rated teen. I remember going into one of the game stores when I was, I don't know, after school on my junior year or something like that. And I went with my friend, and I was like, I picked up Mr. Mosquito game. So I was telling my friend, I was like, hey, this game is the shit right here. Like, this is the game. And he's like, what the hell kind of game is that? And then, like, you know, I usually pop open the games, look at the instruction. So I popped it open, and the game was just sitting right up in there. And, you know, as a young, broke kid, man, not proud of this, but I was like, took the disc out, but this is harder for me to do it now than back then because I'm not good at it anymore. And I was like, And then my friend was like, oh, hell no. And we started checking like every box in the whole store. And like ended up finding a couple other games and stuff like that. But that's all I'm going to say. So yeah, that's how I got the game, but I ended up like trading that game with someone for something else. So I don't know. It's good to have back, but I don't have it complete. But whatever. Maybe I'll sell this one and then buy a full one for the same price. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So next up. Now here's some really, really recent pickups right here. which is going to be Resident Evil 3, the remake. Like, as you can see in my channel, I'm a big Resident Evil fan. So it's only natural I gotta pick up Resident Evil 3. And I had this pre-ordered too, so like when the whole quarantine thing happened, like GameStop was shut down, so I didn't even think I was gonna get it. I thought I was gonna have to wait or like download it, and I'm like, I didn't want to download a digital copy. Like, that's just not me. I gotta have my physicals, as a game collector. So Resident Evil 3, I actually got a phone call one day, and it was like a day before the release. GameStop called me and was like, hey, we got your copy, you just gotta come and pick it up. So just call us when you're outside the door and we'll come, swipe your card and give it to you like that. So it was kind of funny. They had some quarantine, social distancing pickups, type of thing that they did. So, so I picked it up, went home, and played the hell out of it, man. Like, I still need to do a couple more things in this game, like beat Inferno mode, the hard modes and stuff. But I enjoyed it, man. Like, a lot of people said it was short, but I mean, looking at where, on the developer standpoint, I mean, they put this game out a year after Resident Evil 2, so I'm not really gonna, ragging them that hard, because I really had a good time with the game. They did change a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff was cut out, which sucks. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of the Resident Evil Resistance, so I didn't really play the Resistance other from the demo that I played way back. And I don't know, I probably will revisit it, but I have not played it. I just don't feel like playing it, man. Like, I wasn't a fan of Death by Daylight and all that stuff, so it's not really something I want to do. Where it's just kind of a grindy type of game, all you're doing is just solving puzzles, running away, this and that. So yeah, I'd rather have just a storyline to play. So if they had like cut this out and then spent that time to work on Resident Evil 3, I think it would be a masterpiece. It would have gotten like a 20 out of 10. So for me, I give it like an 8 out of 10. Fun game, like I said, I still gotta go through it, beat it another couple times, and possibly play it some more. So I generally, when I play Resident Evil, I play it, I get all the achievements, I beat it on every difficulty and all that. So, but lately I just have so much stuff to play right now that I haven't gotten the chance to finish this yet. So, still on the bucket list, but great game. Value wise, I mean, I did pay for 2 games in one, so yeah. But at the same time, if I didn't care for Resident Evil Resistance, so it is kind of like, damn, I paid like $60 for this damn game, for this half a game or whatever. But I don't know, I hope there's some DLC for it, but they say it's unlikely. But, we can be hopeful. Anyhow, let's do the next thing. So the next thing was, I got Final Fantasy VII, the remake. So this one, I think I had to pay a little bit more for this thing, because I bought on OfferUp and I got the deluxe edition. So I think I paid like an extra $20 for this, just because like these are all sold out and I wanted like the collectors. So I don't care. Sometimes, if you save on something else and you pay more on another thing, it kind of is a wash. So I'm not like the type that's like, oh, I gotta get the best deal for everything. This is, nah, man. Like, and sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. You gotta think about it like that. So yeah, I got the Final Fantasy VII remake. Definitely something that I wanted to play, and which I haven't even had the time to like really play this how I wanted to. I don't know which side to open this thing from. So we might as well do an unboxing of this game, right? There we go. So, like I said, this is the remake. You guys probably seen this. Most of you guys have this. So it comes with the game itself. It's actually 2 discs. One disc is like the install disc. I got the other disc in the PlayStation right now. But you got the install disc in there. It's got the whatever. I got the code for the cactus thing. I already used it, so you can try these codes anyways, but I got it already, but I don't know how to use it. I don't know how to like find the cactar and all that stuff. So, I mean, I think it's a reversible cover. Yeah. So this is a reversible cover game. There you go. So, got the black side and the white side. I prefer the white side because, I don't know, usually covers that look like this, where it's just a title on there, reminds me of the case that they have at the display store that goes like reserve now and all that. So it just looks so generic to me. So I prefer the real side on this particular one. I think what they should have did though was the back side should have been like the burning Sephiroth thing where they did on the original PlayStation game box. Matter of fact, I have the game right here, but I don't need to bring that out. Everyone knows how that cover looks like. So the next thing is the art book. So you get the art book, you get pretty much like the art of the game, Cloud on there, Barret, stuff like that, concepts and all that. I didn't get to look at the whole thing, but yeah. I mean, this is what is expected of a deluxe edition, so it's like, what's the next thing? Get the game, get the art book, and then you get the steel case. Now this is cool. So you get the steel case. Oh, this is cool as hell. So, get the steel book. Inside has like Cloud from the Final Fantasy original, where he's looking at the Mako reactor. And then the front has Sephiroth on there, where he's like standing in front of the burning Shinra building. So, I guess I should put my game in here, but I don't know. It's like, I don't see the point though, like of a steel book, if it comes in a deluxe box, because I generally just keep everything in the same spot. But it's cool to have, Did I pay more for it? Did I overpay? Yeah, I did, but it's Final Fantasy, so I'll give it a break. Now, I got to play like maybe 2 or 3 hours into the game right now, and damn, I gotta tell you, the game is amazing. The game knocked me off my socks, but it's damn good recreation. They added so much extra to it, and I was because I was trying to figure out, all right, since the game is kind of like at the beginning is linear, because you already have one direction you need to go. So I'm like, how are they gonna make this a little bit more expanded, or like when you're going through the Mako reactor, they have a set amount of enemies you gotta fight. So I'm like, how are you supposed to like level up and grind? And they kind of answered my question once we got to the Sector 7 slums, where they got missions they deliver out for you to optionally do or not do, and you can use those missions to actually level up, because there's areas where you could just keep on fighting enemies that would respawn over and over again. So kind of like how the newer Star Ocean games are. So I was like, cool. So that gave me time to level up, because I want to step in there where I'm like kind of beefed up for the fight. I don't want to walk in there and I'm like using like a potion every attack because the enemy is whooping my ass, and you know how that was back in the days. So yeah, I wanted to like level up, which I did. I actually leveled up a lot of materia and all that stuff, so I'm still like stuck in the Sector 7 slums right now. And man, I want to play, but damn, I've just been busy with a lot of stuff. So, like I said, great game so far. It's already got a 10 out of 10 for me, and I'm having a good time. Maybe it's a good thing we're in quarantine, because we got so much time to play, so much things. It's just I got so much stuff to play and so much stuff to do on top of that. But here's the thing that's going to be taking up the most time, man. Regretfully. But nah, it's good. Animal Crossings, New Horizon. I'm like, dude, never in my life have I played an Animal Crossing game. I've never even played like a Harvest Moon game at that. I've never been like a kiddie game type of guy. But I was like, man, what's people going so crazy about. So I got it. I got the game. And for a while, it was actually sold out of physical copies. So you had to wait till the new thing to come out. So anyways, picked it up. And man, popped it in there. I was like, so this game is just a farming game, basically. And I'm playing. I'm setting up my place, and I'm, doing my daily routines and all that stuff. Then I find out, wait a minute, there's so much like customization in this game. Like I literally made myself in the game, and all the items and all that stuff, from the glasses to like customizing my own hats and headgear, because like I get to actually make like clothing that I wear in real life in the game. So I made it like really just, I don't know, like fun. So like I've been stuck on it, man. I've been playing the crap out of it. And like for the game to actually be on real time, I'm like, damn, dude. Like you actually have to like play this game like it's a daily routine, basically. So that's what's been like keeping me like occupied the whole time with this game. And I think I already put like about 150 hours into this game, and I'm nowhere near like where some of these guys are. When I see on YouTube where their like town just looks amazing, because I don't have online for Switch, at least not anymore. So I'm doing it the original way. I'm just collecting every day what I can get, and then just crafting and looking forward for the next thing I get. So the game has its ups and downs. Like sometimes the game just pisses me off, and other times I'm like, oh, I got this. So it's like a gift that keeps on giving. So I don't want to spend too much rambling on this game. If you want to see that, you just watch my videos I've been posting on it. It's actually like I'm not a big YouTuber, but this particular game I'm getting like more views than other games I play. So I'm like, you know what? I've been stuck on it. I might as well make some videos on it. So it really like rewards the the creativity of the human being that plays it. So I've always been creative. I've always been an art type of dude. So like this game really like causes me to expand on what my creativity can do in this game. So like every time I'm playing the game and I get a new item, I'm finding new ways to integrate it into the game. So it's more like it's basically your own art. And I see a lot of people that do like nice villages and stuff like that. You're like, damn, how they come up with that type of stuff? So it's more like it's your own expression. And everyone has like unique things that they do. So fun game. I never thought I would be the one to be playing a game like this, but you know what? It's first time for everything. So those are the games that I picked up. And this is probably within the whole year. Maybe a couple of them was from late last year. So these are the games. And I do have a lot of games that I picked up on the side that I should make a video for. And these were like games I picked up from the past year, but I just didn't have time to put up the video for. So eventually I got to do that while I have time. But I just wanted to do something different because I've just been posting a lot of, video gameplay games, and, gotta have something different on the channel every once in a while. So, yeah, those are my pickups for the year. Hopefully the second half of the year I get even more good stuff. So, look forward to that. Well, guys, thank you for watching, and enjoy. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Laters.